Good morning and welcome to yet another edition of Made for Greatness on the only station that's got you. My name is Cubase. A beautiful Sunday morning in the capital city. I hope you guys have been enjoying your weekend thus far, and of course, whatever it is that you've been doing, I hope you've been doing it responsibly. Right? Like they say, if you are going to hide it from your friends tomorrow, then maybe you shouldn't be doing it tonight. All right, I have Raynel in the studio with me. You know, Made for Greatness is not just me in the studio. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm awesome.
I know.
Welcome back to the show.
I am always happy to be here, man.
All right. Now, if you have been following the series, we try to, just inspire and motivate and just help you become the best version of you can possibly be on Made for Greatness every single Sunday. Now, for this week, we are talking about the very important lessons of life. Mm-hmm. Why did you choose to do that for this weekend?
Well, actually, that topic was suggested by one of our listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So somebody that just like listens to most of my things, the voice note, that reads my articles and all that. So they suggested, like, why don't we do something like that? So I just came up with the 5. They just gave me the title, so I just came up with the 5.
The 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Important ones.
We're gonna get into those 5 important lessons, and the first one that we are gonna look at is living without fear.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, everybody in this world has fear, right?
Yes.
And that is one mistake that we make, not confronting our fears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let me give an example. So when I was in my high school years, like when I think it was grade 8. Yeah.
That was like 26 years ago, by the way. I'm just playing.
So NBC has these holiday shows that happen, like holiday special. Like, so they were looking for the kids that would want to to audition so that they can go present it. So I saw it on the TV, and then I was like, I actually want to do this. Like, I want to do this. But then, when I was at school, I was looking for more people, like, to come, telling everybody so that they can come with me, because I was afraid to go alone. You see, that fear of not being able to do something by yourself without dragging something, and that was something that was always in me. Like, whenever I want to do something, I always have to push somebody to come do it with me, because I'm like, I feel more comfortable when I have somebody here, some backup plan, and you see, and it's not a good thing. So I mean, we have to so after that, I've learned, like, I need to face my fear, like, daily by myself. I need to confront my fears, like, almost every single day. If you're afraid of for instance, of speaking to people, do it every day. Like, talk to anybody that you don't know. You need to speak to those people just so you can take out that fear. If one, I would like to read a quote that Will Smith once said. Says, like, the point of maximum danger is the point of minimum fear. Meaning, if you face that fear that you have always had, if you fear it, if you face it, it will, like, automatically, like, just disappear.
So the second lesson is to stop complaining.
Yeah. So look at it this way. So if I was to tell you today that you would die today, right? So you only have, like, 24 hours, like, to get everything, to do everything that you have ever wanted. So if I was to tell you today that you will die today, would you start complaining, like, no, it's not up to you? You see, when it's your time to go, it's, like, never up to you. So how about you just stop complaining about the little things in life?
You take that same approach in life,
yeah, you have to take that same approach. Like, what if I'm to die today? What have I achieved so far? What is it? Will you live your whole life complaining about that? Life is full of so many opportunities, really. Because even if anybody just comes and, there's no jobs, there's no what, Namibian people, whatever, they're always complaining about small things. You see, what if there's no jobs? People don't want to give you a job. Why don't you create one for yourself? Why don't you create things for yourself?
Why don't you be the one who employs your friends?
Exactly. Why don't you be the one to create the employment that's not in Namibia?
Yes. Never carry the baggage of hate. Let's dive into that.
So, you are in charge of how you feel or what you think. See, but then what other people feel or think, that is none of your business. That has everything to do with them. That defines them, not you. You see, so hating is something that a lot of people talk about. Most of the time, people just talk about hating. They probably don't even know what is hating. You see, so I don't like saying hating. I just like saying envying. So, because why do you need to hate somebody? Sometimes you don't even have a reason to hate somebody. You never have a reason to hate somebody. You always have some funny feelings, man, when you just see that person that you feel apparently you hate. You just have...
It's a burden on yourself.
It's a very big burden.
It's one extra thing to lie awake at night about thinking about how much you hate this person, while that person is probably going on living their life and not even giving you a second thought. So it's one of those tricky things, like they say, having hate in your heart is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die.
Exactly. And sometimes we have that tendency of like you act like you hate somebody, but then you look up on their life every time. Like for instance, you unfollow somebody because you claim you hate them, and then
you go log in from
log in other account whatever, and then you look up their things, and then you have a reason, like you go through and then you go to somebody, you show them, look at this one, she thinks it's what. Why would you do that? The other person is busy progressing and you're just there hating, and you even forget that you have other things to do for yourself because you're just focusing on somebody else's life.
This one is very important, especially to me. You should be enjoying your life. And that is a life lesson that Raynel wants to talk about.
Yes, which we are gonna talk about.
All right, let's talk.
Okay, let's talk. So, I have this thing that I always feel so guilty when I just get through the day without laughing or doing something progressive about my life. If not, just doing something fun, which talking to somebody that makes me laugh. Because life is very short. I mean, what if one day you just told, this is your last day? I mean, everything is gonna vanish, right? Like, because we all know nothing is forever. Everything is just temporary. Like, nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
Like, what if you enjoy what you have now? You see, what if you have that family, you have that job, you have that what if you just enjoy everything that you have? You see, and stop complaining, talking about things that doesn't make sense, and focusing on things that don't build you or make you happy. Why don't you focus on those things? Laugh like it's the last time.
Treat the good times the way you treat the bad times. When something good happens, normally you enjoy it, and then when it's gone, you're like, that was so much fun. But when something bad happens, you carry it with you for years.
Yes, it's so true.
Even though that pain is gone, it's not happening anymore, you're still, wallowing in it. So you should just flip that script and, you spend more time doing the things that you enjoy. Not that other people enjoy seeing you do, that you enjoy. The weird little things that make your strange little heart happy.
So you can choose, it's either you choose to seize the day or you let the day seize you. So which one is it? I'd rather nail the day, man.
I always own the moment, man. All right. Raynel, thank you so very much for joining us once again this weekend.
It's always good to be here, man.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to our next topic for next week, which is going to be
bigger.
Just stick around. We're going to let you know with time during the course of the week. Maybe we'll let you know via social media. Maybe you're just going to have to tune in next week, Sunday. But
we want something different this time. Something nice.
It's going to be interesting. 7 to 8 every single Sunday morning here on the only station that's got you. Made for Greatness with myself, Cubase, and my beautiful contributor, Raynel. Thank you once again. We're out of here, man. Enjoy the rest of your weekend in the company of the only station that's got you.